Hi, my name is Forrest and I moved into Holiday Park Plaza in 2009, in the summer of 2009 with my partner. We actually moved into a large two-bedroom apartment and just down the hall from here. And 3.5 years after we moved in, he passed away from a pre-existing condition. And so I downsized from a townhouse in Lake Oswego to the large two-bedroom down the hall. Then I downsized further to this one-bedroom apartment, and this is kind of the configuration that seems to work really well for me. This is about 765 square feet. Very, very comfortable for one person, but I know there are plenty of couples, husbands and wives, who live in similar apartments. I chose really kind of a traditional layout for my apartment with the kitchen, the dining area, and then a living area, kind of the open plan that's popular in a lot of homes today. I chose this because it feels like a home rather than, say, a work area. The wonderful thing about these places is that they're basically four walls and you can use the space however you choose. If you were an artist or a crafter, you might, instead of having all this seating area, you might want to have put an art table or a jigsaw table to do your jigsaw puzzles or work on crafts. I have a friend who moved in and brought his baby grand piano with him, so that occupies the living area. The way it's set up right now, I can seat 6 people comfortably, and I have a couple chairs at the table and another chair I can bring over. So soon after I moved in, we actually had I had an open house, and we had all of my neighbors come in here. So there were about 12 of us all together, and it was very comfortable. You have to kind of look at how your lifestyle has changed when you come here. Most people, maybe they're used to entertaining and having a lot of family gatherings and preparing all the food and spending a lot of time in the kitchen and doing all this stuff. It's so convenient now to just book a table or book the garden room and have your cocktails or whatever before you're gathering up here in your apartment, but go down and have your meal downstairs. The dining room prepares wonderful meals. The service is terrific, and you're not spending your whole day preparing and your whole day cleaning up for it. So this has everything that I need: a refrigerator, a dishwasher, a stove. I know some people don't even cook at all. One friend stores things in her oven. I'm not necessarily a Marie Kondo convert. She's the downsizer and the organizer. I would like to be, I would aspire to be, but I'm still kind of like to have things around that I'm very comfortable with. I love having the balcony, or the lanai as it's called, because it just expands. I've been to other residences where, the windows are a third the size of that. And I chose the west side view, or I preferred the west side view, because pre-COVID, I was doing a lot of volunteering downtown. My whole working career, I worked downtown, so I'm connected that way. In the bedroom, this was the exact same configuration as the bedroom that I had in the two-bedroom apartment down the hall, so I kind of knew what worked in here. And I know experts say that you shouldn't have a work area in your bedroom, but I really didn't want my living room and that area to be a workspace. Everything in here, it was in the apartment, maybe in different rooms, but they were repurposed for use here. We put in this bank of cabinets, which I really like. You can see they're quite deep. This center section, there is a column behind it, so it's not as deep, but it's great for binders and books and everything. They're in there and they're closed off, so I don't have to deal with them. I elected to have a closet put in at the end. It's large because I didn't really have a place for outer coats, that sort of thing, jackets and everything. So that's primarily what goes in here, but there's also stuff to store other things. Bathroom is pretty standard bathroom. I did do a couple of things in here. I did pay to have a different sink. I kind of like the style. And I didn't want the one lever faucet, so I chose to get that style. And then I also asked to have, I think I probably paid extra for it, But this, not just the frosted glass, but this rain glass. I know some people have clear glass. I'm not that careful. I would see every drip and everything that dried on it, so this rain kind of disguises. I don't have to keep it squeaky clean from the inside each time. And it's a little bit taller than usual. The standard comes about this height, and I'm not tall, but I still always feel like I have to get underneath, so I asked to have a little extra higher. My philosophy now, where I'm right now in this stage, is if I bring something in large, I have to take out something large. I'm mostly just bringing consumables that I know are not going to hang around for a period of time. The start of the pandemic was really bad because I was on Amazon a lot and looking at what could I do, what could I adjust here and everything. But I know that if I, again, brought something in, something else had to go out. Each time I downsized, I knew where everything was go. As the furniture came in, I could say, this goes here, that goes there, that goes there. And by the end of the day, I had most of the boxes unpacked. The furniture was placed, the beds were made, there were pictures on the wall, and I could really start living my life at Holiday Park Plaza and not dealing with all of that stuff. Well, thank you for coming to my apartment. I appreciate you being here.